Welcome back to another episode of the Triple D podcast. It is May 5th, 2024. We're recording episode 3, and I'm recording this at like 4 p.m. because I want to procrastinate from studying stats, even though the exam's on Tuesday, and I low-key don't know what I'm doing, but that's not the point here. I went to Karma Cream. If you don't know, that's literally like I'm in a committed relationship with them. I went to Karma Cream to study. I ended up doing other assignments to procrastinate because I hate doing math in public. I told myself that maybe if I'm in public I'll be more motivated to do my work, which usually is true, but I was more motivated to do other work. So isn't that really cute? Yeah. So I need to do stats later, but I told myself, okay, you can take a break if you record a podcast episode because you're being productive. And I said, okay, because I will forget if I don't record it now anyways. So I'm like, am I really procrastinating? No. Yes, I am procrastinating. Anyways, I procrastinated so hard that I even wrote out what I'm going to talk about today. Usually it's just all vibes. It's usually just all fuck it, we ball, but I guess not today. So hopefully this goes out well. What am I drinking, you ask? I'm drinking Juicy Peach from Alani. Should I be drinking an energy drink at 4:22 p.m.? Maybe not. But it's not like I haven't done it before, so we'll see. Do I really remember what happened the last time I did that? No. Which probably means I got put straight to sleep. But that's not the point. That's really not the point here, guys. I'm also so tired. My eyes are so tired, it's not funny. Whatever. Anyways, I'm back in my little corner, sitting by my closet because this is the best place to record because of the lamp that's right here, even though the lighting is low-key ass. It's not ass, but I just don't look great. And the rest of my room is just really dirty, so, well, not dirty, but messy, because the last few weeks have been super, super chaos, but the rest of the listeners don't need to know that. They don't need to know. And my hair, I blew it out yesterday, and I think it still looks pretty good for a day of no protective hairstyle last night and whatnot. So yeah, you can't really see it because I'm wearing headphones, but isn't she so cute? She's a little bit dry at the ends, but I'll probably add oil to it later, right before I go to bed or something. So we'll see. Anyways, let's actually start the episode now. I don't need to do the intro because I have the intro loaded. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. What the fuck? I just realized you guys couldn't hear anything that I was listening to, but I just realized that you can hear my smoke alarm beeping in the background. Whoops. Sorry. We're too lazy to change the battery. What was I gonna do? Oh. Wait, what's the... I actually don't know the order of my episodes. Okay, yes I do. I lied. Smoke till I drug up in the sky. Oh, bye. Oh, goodbye. Hey. Sorry. I'm doing all of this on my phone so I can record this on my laptop. Well, it's not really a laptop, but yeah. My tablet. My tabby, if you will. Save. Okay. Now I actually should record. Now I'm gonna actually start recording. So good. Okay. Let's get comfy. Okay. Oh no, actually. It's really embarrassing. For today's What's Happening in Life, we're gonna begin with a recap of what happened this week. This week yesterday we had banquet for drama club, and that was super interesting. That was like not interesting, but like it was fun, and there were a couple of moments where I was like, I'm going to have to discuss later with somebody. We're gonna have to unpack all of that. Now that I've pointed out that you can hear my smoke alarm to myself in the background, I can't stop thinking about it. So sorry to my listeners who can hear my smoke alarm in the background. It's because my family is too lazy to change the battery. Because if we want to change the battery, we have to get like a really big ladder, and like it's heavy. Like I don't want to do that. That's annoying. So sorry. Just ignore it. Anyways, banquet was great. I re-wore my dress from sophomore year that I wore to banquet, and it was also a costume from our production of Much Ado About Nothing, which also happened sophomore year. Because I was too lazy and didn't want to buy a new dress, and also I looked great in it, and I really wanted to rewear it again anyways. And also I could have argued that it was for sentimental reasons, like first banquet, last banquet, wear the same dress. Obviously you can't see me, but unless you are watching this, you just saw me aggressively shake my head. Anyways, so yeah, and then the day before that, my friend Camila had her joint birthday party, and because I don't drink, because I am under the legal age, no, it was mainly because I was driving, but yes, I was sober. I was like the only sober one in the room, in the house, on the entire property, actually. I get overstimulated in parties. Like I'm not a partier because I get overstimulated so easy, and I also just don't like being around drunk people because it's like it's kind of hard to keep up all of those conversations and stuff, because like I just know that they're not gonna remember any of this, and also like I'm not like really talking to them, like they're like kind of paying attention to me, or they're paying way too much attention to me, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I'm just weird for that, who knows. But yeah, I get overstimulated at parties, and when I get overstimulated, I start cleaning. So I took out everybody's trash and recycling, and then I went home. I don't know what that says about me, but now you know. Anyways, and then before that, we had our spring concert for choir, my final concert with grade school choir ever. I don't think I've properly processed it, but I'll get there eventually. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It could have been much better, but it wasn't horrible. And I think the audience liked what happened at the concert. Like, I don't think anything really went badly, so that was fun. And I don't know, it was nice. I feel like this year I've become so much closer, and like I've built so many more meaningful relationships this year. Not in the way that I've created like long lasting bonds, but I've like been able to connect more with my peers and stuff, and also in like really take on that mentor mentee role for the students and peers in my life, I guess, that are younger than me. So that was nice to be able to like see that in action at choir and in drama. But yeah, I'm not a sentimental person, I don't think, but I do often reflect as much as I can to express gratitude and stuff. But I don't know, I don't cry in public like ever these days. I used to be like a crybaby, but I feel like I'm just so unattached to everything. But besides the point. And I had, how many exams did I have this week? I had I think I had 3 exams this week. I had thinking skills on Monday, and then I had English Lit and Environmental in the same day, and then I had GPR. So that was interesting. Those exams weren't that bad though. Knocking on wood. But yeah, I'm glad they're over. This week has been a pretty packed week for me, but also it could have been more packed if I had just studied. But you know, what will you do? What can you do? Okay. Oh dear. Oh shoot. I didn't talk about the second part. I guess I gotta make a new thing. What's happening in life? Dang, that smoke alarm is actually so annoying. I really apologize. I would go change it, but I don't even think I have the batteries for it anyways. And for what's happening next week, what's coming up, a lot of my clubs are having their closing meetings, like our final meetings of the year, specifically for Asian Heritage Club and Days for Girls, of which I'm both co-presidents for, or a co-president for. I think that's the better grammar for that. And I'm not like sad about it, like at all. Like Asian Heritage, I joined like last minute. Like I literally went to my first meeting for it last year and somehow got roped into being co-president. And then for Days for Girls, we haven't done like a single thing all year. We have literally like all of our officers just like straight up forgot because we've been so busy with other things or like more important clubs. Well, not more important, but like things that require more attention. You know what I mean? And we have like no members either. Every time we have a meeting, we have like maybe 2 members that aren't officers. Isn't that so tragic? That's so tragic. Anyways. So, yeah. And we're gonna be handing out cords for Days for Girls. We're not supposed to hand out cords, but we're gonna do it anyways. Because what are they gonna do? Not let us walk? Not let us graduate because we're wearing a cord? Like, come on, dog. I'll just take the cord off. It's not that serious. It's never that serious. I just want to look decked out when I graduate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to look nice. I want to look accomplished. You know? Maybe my pride is too much. Maybe I have too much pride. Maybe I should reflect on that. Anyways, and next week we have this thing called the Gainesville Grammys. At our school, and it's like, it's kind of silly. I don't really know why we have it. I think it's like our way of having superlatives, but not in the yearbook. Like, we're not allowed to like memorialize superlatives or something. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. But last year I won Most Likely to Be on Broadway. And for some reason they have it open to all upperclassmen, not just seniors. And I still think that's kind of weird, but I don't know. Last year I won Most Likely to Be on Broadway, and I outcompeted someone else who was a senior that is more likely to be more likely to be on Broadway. But the thing is, she came back to Gainesville this year, or not this year, but like that year, like last year. And apparently she's kind of controversial. I don't know. But she didn't get nominated for it, which was kind of annoying and tragic. Or if she did get nominated, she didn't win. So that's funny. And this year I got nominated for the same thing. So I guess I'm winning that. So yeah. That'll be weird. I also don't know what I'm wearing to that, so I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll wear my senior showcase dress again. Because it's actually kind of criminal if I only get one wear out of that. So yeah, maybe I'll rewear that dress. Anyways, and what else is happening next week? Oh, I have grad pics next week, which is super exciting. I don't know where I'm taking those pictures. I don't know what they're gonna look like, but I do know what outfits I'm gonna wear. And I got my cap and gown for them too. And I have like the majority of my cords. I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2. So that'll be cool. That'll be super cool and swaggy. And I don't have my stole for drama, which is tragic, but oh well. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. And next week I have more exams. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 exams next week as well. Or this week. Yes, this week. So, yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. I really like I keep hearing the smoke alarm. Like now that I've pointed it out to myself, I can't not think about it. Which is like, I'm so sorry. I must suck. Anyways. To segue. Oh no. That was crunchy. Ooh, let me fix my headphones. Please hold. Oh dear. My hair. Ooh, my hair looks so good like that though. Oh, I smell like Karma Cream. Karma Cream has a very unique smell. Not in a bad way. Oh no. Karma Cream has a very unique smell, and if you're in there for longer than like 5 minutes, it definitely lingers on you. Should I just put my hair up? Maybe I'll just put my hair up. But anyways, that smell kind of lingers on you, and I smell a lot like Karma Cream right now. Why am I forgetting how to put my hair up? Hold on. Okay, what the heck? I actually don't know how to put my hair up. Whatever, it's not like I'm really leaving the house again. Unless I go get some kava from Camila, but we will see. I love how I talk about all of my friends and stuff by name, and like, I forget that like, technically the entire public can listen and hear this podcast, but like, I know it's really only you guys that are gonna be listening to this. Like, let's be for real. And if I get like a big enough platform for this, I'll probably just like archive the first season. I'm gonna be honest. Like it'll be like just the for us kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't really need the whole public knowing about this. And also like I name drop my location so many times. So maybe I should archive the first season if this does somehow gain traction. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. And oh no. Third time's a charm? And to segue into our topic for today, if you haven't noticed, I've mentioned exams a lot in the past few minutes. And it's because I want to talk about exam season. And ooh, that was disgusting. Sorry, I'm fighting a sinus infection right now. I'm feeling better, but yesterday was horrible. Anyways, exam season is so Ashvik's booty hole. And for me, because of the program I'm in, we start exams in about like in late April. So we've had exams for at least 2 weeks now, and I've had a lot this year. I don't know how many exams I've had, but I think I've had like at least 10, or yeah, I think I have at least 10, maybe more. Let's count. First period, I don't have a first period. Second period, technically 3, but only 1 actual exam. And then third period, I have 2 exams. And then fourth period, I have 2 exams. And then fifth period, I have 2 exams. And sixth period, I have 1 exam. And then thinking skills, I have 2 exams. So yeah, I have 10. I think. Anyways, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've studied for a single one. Is that due to poor timing? Yes. Is that also due to my lack of motivation and feeling of necessity to want to study? Also yes. I mean, I've studied in the way that I've been doing my work that's like due for those classes and stuff, but I haven't like sat down and revised for my exams. Revision as in like review for the Americans, because the British like to call revisions for, I don't know. Imagine if I know. Anyways, and I feel like I struggle a lot with studying for exams, because like I'm such a big proponent of like, if the teacher didn't teach me enough and well enough and give me the work that was needed to understand the topic without studying, like, did they really do a good job? No. It's a different story with like biology or like chem or like the really hard sciences and like maybe some math, but like, you know what I mean though? Like for English, it's like, do I really need to study? No. I should just know it. because if you taught me well enough, then it should just be in the brain already. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe that's like bad of me. Maybe not my mother calling me. Hello? What? What? I'm not. Yes, I've eaten. Bye. What do I do? My mommy just called me. Hold on. I don't remember where I got cut off. Oh no. Hold on. Okay. I figured out where I started off. Topic. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've been saying that a lot lately. Before I got... Ooh, no. Apologies for... No, why do you have... Why can't you just let me speak? I'm having the same issues that I had with the last episode. Oh dear. Before I got cut off by my mother calling me, and my episode... Well, not my episode. What I was talking about. I was talking about how maybe I should figure out how to study. I'm not blaming it on the teacher, but I don't know. I just feel like if I don't know it, I don't know it. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to study for an exam. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like I have a good grip on like when I do need to study, I do know how to study, like for like smaller tests and stuff, but for exams I just don't know how to study. Like I don't know where to start. And that's a big struggle I have. That's a thing that I really need to get good at because, you know, with college and stuff, I'm gonna have to learn how to study. But also, like, I do know how to study. I just don't like studying for big exams. Like, if it's a standardized test, then I'm not studying for it. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't be talking. I really sound so stupid right now. But I do know what works for me. And I know that rewriting notes works for me a lot of the time. And I also know that I have to have a third place to study. I can't work at home. Because if I work at home, my bed is only a few steps away. Sleep time. And it's socially acceptable for me to want to watch Netflix and YouTube at home. It is not socially acceptable for me to do that at a cafe or a library. At least in my opinion. So, you know, I feel like having a third place is very important for me trying to get stuff done. And also, like, I feel like it's less practical for me to do it in a third place. So, like, how do I word this? Like, having a bunch of papers out and, like, typing on a computer is, like, a lot less practical than doing it at a cafe than it is at home, because I have the space at home and I don't have the space at a cafe. But for some reason that motivates me more because it's like I have less space to work, which means I need to get this done quickly. You know what I mean? I don't know. And also being in public kind of just like motivates me because it's like everybody else is doing work. And all the people that are coming in not to do work, like they see me, like they're perceiving me right now. I have to look productive. I can't just be sitting here on my phone. You know, like people are judging me. Maybe I have anxiety. Anyways, that's funny. But yeah, I just also like it's aesthetic to study at a cafe or a library. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel smart. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's not really great for my wallet, but it's the thing that helps me the most. Like, I genuinely never get any work done at home. It's really bad. Only if I'm like finding a time crunch or like I'm really motivated, I'm locked in. Like I don't get work done at home. Like it's very hard for me because I can just I can find an excuse to do literally anything else if I'm at home, but I can't really at a cafe or a library. It's like I came to study, so I have to do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Anyways, if you've heard me talking about like the different subjects I'm taking for exams and stuff, like I realize that maybe not all of you will understand what kind of exams I'm taking, and I take two different kinds of exams. I take ACE exams and I take AP exams, or this year just one AP exam. And the difference between the two is that they're administered by two different organizations or institutions. One being College Board, AP. If you know me, you know that I hate College Board with a passion. I think that they are evil, and I think they are unnecessary, and I don't understand why all of their exams are at least 3 hours long. And I don't understand why they don't let you leave as soon as you finish. I don't understand why you have to sit there and wait for the clock to run out. Like, I understand, but I don't. Because ACE exams, ACE is the Cambridge version of... I forgot my train of thought. Basically, ACE exams are AP exams, but administered by Cambridge, and they have a different style of examinations. They do a lot more free response, and they rarely ever do multiple choice. I don't remember if we did multiple choice for biology. I don't think we did. I just don't think that they do multiple choice, like, ever, because it's, like, stupid. Multiple choice kind of, like, tests your ability to test take rather than your knowledge, if that makes sense. Like, the thing about Cambridge that I really love is that, like, they give you an opportunity. Like, they evaluate everything that you've said rather than, like, did you get the right answer? You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever looked at their mark schemes, sometimes they're kind of stupid, but some of them, mark schemes meaning answer key, some of them give you points just for, like, describing the answer. Like, if you don't know what something is called, but you describe it really well, they'll still give you points because you know what you're talking about. You can't remember what, like, the exact name. And I feel like that's so practical because in real life, that's what it's like. You know, like, you're not going to memorize every single monument and place and date and time, but if you would describe the event, somebody's going to know what you're talking about. And if not, you can Google it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just prefer ACE so much more. And also, their exams are so much shorter. I don't think I've ever sat through an exam longer than 2 hours for ACE, and you can leave as soon as you're done. Like, isn't that so nice? Because I think they respect the idea that if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Because that's truly what it is. I have left exams early because I've been like, I could sit here for as long as I could, and I would not know the answer anymore than I do now. Like, it's not coming to me, dog, because I don't know it. So why would I waste my time sitting there when I can go do something productive, or I can go home and sleep, or go home and eat? You know what I mean? I just appreciate ACE a lot more. And they have a much more fair grading scheme, I feel like. Like, it's not very hard to pass, but it is very hard to get a good grade. So depending on what your motivations are, you can achieve both, you know? Like, it just depends on what your standards are for yourself. But for AP, it's either you get a 3, 4, or 5 if you want to pass, period. No questions asked. And it's like, okay. Okay, dog. Great. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate AP. I hate College Board. That's all I have to say. Yep. Anyways, I've taken a lot of exams under both, but I will take 3 Cambridge exams over 1 AP any day. Like, I'm so serious when I tell you that right now. Like, genuinely, college, like, that's how much I hate College Board. I took 5 papers for Cambridge biology and 1 AP bio exam, and the AP bio exam was the only one I actually passed. like overall, but I'd still rather take the Cambridge exams again because I felt less stressed. Something about College Board just makes me so hostile. I'm not gonna lie. I felt this way about my SATs too. Like, I feel like I genuinely could not get a good grade on them no matter how hard I tried. Well, that's not true. If I had tried harder, I definitely would have gotten a higher score. But still, my point still stands. But yeah, I've taken a lot of different exams under both, and everybody can agree that we'd all rather take Cambridge exams over APs any day. Because also the AP curriculum is just stupid. I'm not saying the Cambridge one is any better, but like sometimes the way that they organize their classes, like right now the way that they changed the AP statistics, the AP statistics curriculum like a couple of years ago, and right now they have it separated where they teach you like, I think they teach you population statistics first, and then not population, maybe, I don't remember, but they teach it in a really weird way where they don't teach you mean and they don't teach you mean and the other one at the same time, but they separate them. So like you learn all the different functions for like P, and then you learn everything for mu, but at different times, rather than just learning all the functions under. I'm not explaining this well because I don't have the words to explain it, but like if you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's just kind of silly. It's just really silly and whatever. And the curriculum doesn't teach you how to use the calculator like at all, but they encourage you to use a calculator on the exam, which is like, huh? Because for the FRQs, you have to write out the functions and stuff. Like, you have to write out, like, the formulas and everything, but they want you to use a calculator, but they don't accept you to use a calculator. So it's like, are you dumb? Like, hello? Everybody's complaining about my teacher and how she didn't teach us how to use the... What? Anyways, how they teach you... Whoa, hold on. Everybody was complaining about my teacher and how she didn't teach us how to use the calculator throughout the entire year. But they're not acknowledging the fact that it's more important to know how to do it by hand for AP because of the FRQs. I think everybody in my grade... I'm not going to say that. That's really bad. I personally love my stats teacher. I think she's really cute, and I think she's trying her best. And I don't really agree how she's handling the review process for us, because she's assigning way too much work when we have like 50 million other exams, and we have to do the work that we missed even if we were taking an exam, which is like stupid. But I feel like the entire year she's been trying really hard. And I just think that people are really mean to her for no reason. And it makes me really sad. And I think that she could be doing certain things better, but no teacher is perfect. You know? It's like, and also like a lot of the things that people complain about when it comes to her are definitely like self-inflicted issues. It's like, I'm sorry, you guys can't expect everything to be spoon-fed to you. You know? Like, I acknowledge the reason why I'm behind in her class is because I simply just did not do the work. But for the like month and a half that I actually did pay attention and do the work for her class, like I actually learned a lot and I got really good grades in that class. It's like you guys are blaming the teacher for not knowing anything when you haven't even tried. And like I was saying earlier, like I do acknowledge the fact that like there is personal responsibility. There's also a lot of responsibility for the teacher to be like teaching to the exam, and like if this class is based off of an end of the year exam that's standardized, you should probably be teaching to the exam. But the thing is that our teacher has been doing that. She's not really the greatest at it, because I think this is like her first year teaching AP stats. But I also think that other teachers have done it worse. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I just feel bad for her. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I just like, because I'm friends with friends. I mean, yeah, but anyways, the other teacher that teaches stats honors, I've talked with him about it, and he's like, he kind of agrees with like everything I have to say, because it's true. It's like, I've seen the stuff that they do in stats honors, and honestly I like the way that they teach it better anyways, but I just think that comparably, like, she's not doing a bad job. She's actually doing a great job, and she's also super motivated and dedicated to trying to help people. But the thing is that people don't know how to ask questions, or they don't know what to ask. And which is like, I get it, it's not your fault, but like, it's also your responsibility to tell her that you don't know what's going on, because she's not going to judge you for it. Like, her job is to literally help you. And also, like, she had this thing, like this QR code that was like, if you don't want to ask this question in front of the class, like, here, ask me on this Google form, so that way I can go over it in class. But you don't, like, if you feel like ashamed or something, whatever. And people said that they have been submitting stuff, and maybe she's just like not checking it or something, but I feel like at that point, like, if she's not checking, you should make it known that, hey, I submitted something, can you go over this in class? Because if you need it that bad, you should ask, you know? I don't know. Some of you will disagree with me, some of you that are listening maybe, but imagine if I cared. I'm gonna be so honest with you, like, that's just how I see things, but it's up to you guys how you feel and how much you want to study towards that class. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of teachers too are so like burdened with balance in their classes, and I think if we gave all of our teachers more grace, we would have a much more pleasant experience and better relationships with our teachers. But I also do understand that some teachers, they have a responsibility. It's your job. Like, I hate it when teachers complain about grading. It's like, that's your job, dog. Like, you're literally getting paid to grade papers. Like, and these are the assignments that you assign. Like, you have to grade the things that you assigned. You know that, right? Like, it's okay to complain, but it's also not okay to complain and act like this is your fault. That, like, this is anybody but your fault. You know what I mean? Take a shot every time I say, you know what I mean, this episode. Don't die of alcohol poisoning. Anyways, I don't know, like, it's just, I love a lot of my teachers, but it's also like my science teacher, she really loves to complain about how much work she has. Like, she doesn't really complain, but she like brings up about how much she's like, how behind she is on grading and stuff. And it's like, dog, you're behind because you have a mountain of things to grade, and you don't want to grade them because there's a mountain of things. And while I understand, it's like you assigned that mountain of things. So like, maybe don't assign that mountain of things, you know? There are so many superfluous assignments that she has, and it's like, okay, dog, I love you to tears, but like, do we really need to do these assignments every unit? I don't think so. But what do I know? She has 15 years of experience of teaching, nearly 15 years, and I've been alive for maybe that long. Like 3 years more than that. Like, come on, guys. So it's kind of like, I can't really judge, but like, can I? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like my opinion is kind of valid. Oh, hello. Is that muscle? Maybe. Anyways, but yeah. School is hard. Exams are hard. I hate taking exams. Taking exams is so unpleasant, and I really dislike them. Back to the main thing though, like, I struggle so much. Like, it's been so clear that I struggle with studying for standardized tests, especially like, I was so like, every time we have a new season in school, like new semester, new curriculum, blah blah blah, I'm so motivated, and then as soon as the season actually gets started, I'm like, no, actually. Like last year for biology, I had like a whole schedule and system started for studying and revising for biology, and I didn't do any of it. I was motivated for a good like 2 days because I was like, okay, I'm gonna study so hard and it's gonna be so amazing. And then the teacher, our teacher assigned this giant packet, like 2 packets, and I literally almost ended it all. I completely forgot to do my own studying. It was so bad. It was so bad. I failed that. I didn't get the credit for that class, like the college credit. But I don't really care because it's not like I'm going into that sector of STEM anyways, and I was gonna have to retake that credit anyways if I'm going to take it. Like I'm not really too worried about it. You know, that's how I feel about AP Stats. I technically don't need the college credit for this because I'm going to want to retake it in college anyways. A lot of people say that as a waste of time, but me personally, like, I have poor memory. Like, if I don't, like, repeatedly do something, I'm going to forget it. So it's like, if I don't know it by muscle memory, then I don't know it. So I was planning on retaking a lot of the classes that I need to retake anyways. That's just how it works. I don't know. And I like statistics anyways. I don't like it enough to want to like pass this exam because AP exams are hard, but like, you know? I don't know. I don't know. It's just all so super, super silly and disgusting. And I really hate that we have a system that is so dependent on standardized tests. I guess that's just the monopoly we have on education in America. So slay. We'll unpack that later, I guess. I just realized that that was much longer than 25 minutes because I had a part 1. I was sitting here, I was like, maybe I need to keep talking because I'm only at like 50 minutes. Oh, Miss Girl, you had a part 1. You had a part 1 that was like 3 minutes long, so you're fine. It's not that serious. But I'm glad that I kept talking. I think that wasn't that bad. So, yeah. Okay. Also, oh, not my toes out. Oh my gosh, y'all saw my toes. Don't look at my dogs, guys. Not for free. Anyways, for I forgot my train of thought. Never mind. And for this week's song of the week, I'm choosing About You from 17 because it is my favorite 17 song, and 17 is my favorite K-pop group. If you look in this video, all of these exams? Oh dear. Anyways, all of these albums here that you see are from 17's FML album, and then the ones next to it that you can't see are from Face the Sun, and then I have Attica, and then I have... Is this more Face the Sun? Yes, more Face the Sun, and then I have their, the repackage of Face the Sun, which is Sector 17, and then I have the Bunsuksun album because I saw it in Target and I said, why not? And then I have, again, like I said, all the FML albums, and then I have 17th Heaven. That album was so mid. Anyways, and then, yeah. If you can't tell where I started to stand 17, it was during the Face the Sun era. I didn't really know anything about Ataka, but I like that album actually a lot. A lot of their iconic songs are from Ataka, so yeah. I'm definitely a boy group stan, but I do have girl groups up here. Clearly with my New Jeans and my LE SSERAFIM girls. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. K-pop reminds me a lot of K-pop reminds me a lot of what is the grammar for that? K-pop reminds me K-pop reminds me a lot of the summer. Is that right? I don't know. English is weird. Anyways, I think of summer when I listen to K-pop mainly because I think that's when I started to be a K-pop fan. Like I was definitely like that was during the summer of sophomore year, I think. My hair will not cooperate, whatever. And I don't know. I just feel like a lot of K-pop I can only really listen to in the summer anyways. So, I don't know. And I feel like K-pop is so good for like the grind. Like if you need motivation or something, like rap works good too, but K-pop really like gets me pumped. I'm so serious when I tell you guys. If I ever start working out and exercising like a healthy human being, I'm definitely listening to K-pop in the gym. Sorry, Drake is not doing it for me. Maybe one day when I'm feeling like a little bit different or want to switch things up, but it's gonna be K-pop mostly, probably. I use it a lot when I'm studying too, because I don't know what they're saying, but the lyrics are enough to like keep the like my subconscious active, so I can focus on what's in front of me. That was a really ADHD statement to say. Let's move on. And yeah, I just think K-pop is so good. And also it's Asian People Month. Happy Asian American and Pacific Islander Month. Isn't that so amazing? It's gonna be May. Anyways. This is literally my month. Like May is like probably one of my favorite months because it's my birthday. It's Asian People Month. And there's always everything that's going on, like the last day of school, and like it's exam season. Like I have a love-hate relationship with exam season because exams stress me out, but they don't stress me out that much, and we're not doing anything in classes anymore, you know, like we're done with learning. So like I get to bond with all of my classmates and we get to play board games all day, you know? It's just so fun. But yeah. Okay, let's play the clip because I don't think it matters. Well, if I want my episode available on all platforms, maybe I should not. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna put the clip of the song, but you should still listen to it nonetheless. Definitely listen because it's good. I really like that song. It's very, very good vibes. I have a rambling problem. I guess that's why I'm doing this podcast. Song of the week. Should I rename this? Rename segment. Default. Okay. And last but not least, we have reached the final segment of this podcast. I've been yapping for quite a bit now. I feel like it's not that much longer than normal, but still. What's happening next week? Next week is my last exam. I'm so excited. My last exam is English literature, and I feel like this is probably one of my least prepared exams, but also like I think I'm pretty good at English, so I think I could go in blind and it would be fine. But I'm probably gonna study a little bit because it's like based on actual content. So yeah, like the novel that it's on, like I don't really like that one, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm super excited for exams to be over because then I don't have to worry about studying and I can just work on catching up and wrapping everything up and I'll be so good and so happy and so done. So good. And then I have my choir banquet later that week. And I'm pretty excited for it, but I don't know what to expect from it. So yeah. I also don't know what I'm wearing to that, but I think I'm just gonna rewear my old dress from last year for my drama banquet because it's a nice looking dress. I don't know. So yeah. We'll see. We will see. We will have to see. Maybe I'll wear black because #concert black. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, choir banquet. This is supposed to be a formal event this year, but last year it was very much like we sat around and discussed, and that was it. Like it was so boring. It was so bad. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I hope that turns out well. We just ordered our t-shirts for the year, and because Kaylee did not do her job as the artistic creator, designer, whatever, for like the entire school, she forgot to design a t-shirt design for choir, and we have some random choir design. It's really like not cute at all, but it's okay because it's not like I'm gonna wear that shirt out anyways, because I'm not going to be here at GHS next year. So yeah, maybe I should have name dropped my school like that, but it's fine. No worries. Maybe. Anyways, and finally we have prom. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for prom. Not because I like prom, but like I'm excited to hang out with my buddies and make memories maybe. But I'm mostly excited for my dress. My dress is so gorgeous. I got it from Vietnam, got it tailored, and got a custom color for it. It's just red. It's just wine red, but I don't know, it's just so gorgina, and I think it's so cute. The only thing about it is like the bust area. Like it's definitely a more interesting design. It's not as like, I don't know, I thought it would look a lot more snatched in it, but I don't really care either, because the back of the dress is like literally everything, so like that makes up for all of it. And with the heels that I'm wearing for it, it just makes the length perfect. Like I'm so glad I asked for 4 extra inches, because like it drags on the floor just a little bit, not enough for me to trip on it, but like enough to make it like really elegant, you know what I mean? Very prom. And yeah, and I got a bag to match, well, not to match, but like that goes with it, and it's really cute. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do my hair, but I'm probably just gonna blow it out like normal. That's just what I'm just so lazy when it comes to my hair, because I know it's gonna look good either way. Like I don't really, like I have no inspiration there. So yeah, what else is happening? I don't think there's anything. I think everything that's whoa, I think that's all that's happening next week. Oh, I have a second prom dress coming. I'm probably not gonna wear it, but I ordered a second one because I couldn't resist. Because who could resist? It was so cheap. It was like $50. Like, come on. It took forever to ship, but it'll be here on time. So yeah, so excitement. I'm very excited for everything to be wrapping up. So yeah, we will see you next week, I guess. I'm like so tired. I've been talking for like an hour now. It's 5:13. Oh lord, it's gonna take forever to upload this video too. Oh goodness me, oh my. Ugh. The outro. Okay, she slayed that. Okay, and then outro music, right? Is that the order? I don't know. Yes, it is the order. So close. So close. Now I'm gonna hit upload. So cool. So cool. 54 minutes? Oh, 41 minutes. My fault, gang. Update. Okay. Number 3. What's this? What's the title of this? Let's title it Finals Week, or My Final Week, because that's funny, right? Right? Overdone, but still funny. No promo. Somebody should get me a sponsorship, guys. That'll be so good. Publish. My episode has been published and can be heard everywhere where my podcast is available. So good. I love that I don't edit my podcasts. It's so nice. Because then I can just... I don't have to worry about it. So good. Okay. I guess that's it. That's it for today's Triple D. And I hope you guys enjoyed me struggling. I hope you enjoyed my hair. And I hope you all wish me luck on my AP Stats exam. That's on Tuesday. And that I'm gonna pass it. And I'm gonna do so good. And it's gonna be so amazing. Yeah. Okay. Peace and love. See you next week.